Hey Libra, how you doing? Welcome to these cards of speaking. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna pull some cards and see what Spirit has to say about your love life. This may or may not resonate with you, and that's fine. That just means that it's not your reading, but I asked that you like, comment, or share if you did. There may be some nuggets in there for you that you can hold on to. All right, Spirit, so tell us, what is the energy and love for Libra? Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Trust. Then the bottom of the deck, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. I feel like someone is saying things are seeming how they've always been. Things are seeming how it's always been. And I feel like Spirit, with this trust card, you have to trust and believe that things are different. Your own insecurities could absolutely hold you back or keep you in a cycle of, same SHIT, different day? I don't be cussing, but same poop, different day. If you had that mindset going into a connection or a relationship, you're going to get what you've always gotten. You got to believe and trust in your own self that you've elevated and that you've ascended high enough that you recognize the BS when it comes, right? You know what you want. You know what you desire. Is it lining up? All right, let's pull some cards. And Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying, knowing when to hold what you have. You don't have to give your everything out of the gate in a connection or in a relationship. Look for the flags, look for the situation. Trust that you'll know when it's time to move. Trust when you know when it's time to give a little bit more. Be led by their energy. I heard for a change. So if you're the type that you go gung-ho, you just put it all out there, and then the other person's like, well, I really wasn't looking for anything. Well, take a step back, hold your horses, and match their energy. Match their energy. If you see that they are only talking to you during the day, and then you can't get any communication in the evening, you got to ask yourself, okay, what's up? What's about that? Trust that you will see the signs and that you will recognize it. If this person is equally giving to you, and you're like, oh, well, I text them, they text me right back. Oh, okay. They asked me if I wanted to go out this weekend, and I'm like, well, I can't Saturday, but we can Sunday. And you're like, oh, and they was like, okay, that's fine. Those feel like it's green flags. Trust that exactly what you need to do, because you have been forgiving and yourself and learning who you are and what you embody. All right, let's keep going. Seven of Cups. May feel like an illusion, or you feel like you have more options. You don't want to settle for just one. You have to ask yourself, are you ready to be in a connection? I feel like Libra, someone is saying that the options are many. There's so many to choose from. But ask yourself, is it really? Is it really? If you look at all of the options that you feel that you have, out of the options, let's just say 7, because it's here, the 7 of Cups. Really, if you take a step back and look at these options, can you see which one is really lining up with who you are and where you're going and who you really want to give your energy to? Nine of Cups. That's what you're wanting to be led by. You know, your wish fulfillment. You know, out of these 7 cups of what feels like an option, which one of these cups would now add to your 9 of Cups to be a 10 of Cups? You know, trusting that you will make the right decision. Temperance. Healing and balance. Alchemizing. Manifesting. And embodying who you are because you've done the work, because you have weighed the options. You know, with the temperance, you know, they have the hot cup, and then cup of fire, cup of fire, and then they have like the water, so they're constantly pouring back and forth, you know, to get the temperature just right. You've done the work, you know. Insecurities, doubt, it's like it's here, but then it's like you're second guessing yourself, like, okay, a person is here, someone has presented themselves, but then what about so-and-so? You know, I did meet that person at the grocery store. What about so-and-so at the gym? Okay, you might need to call a TV timeout, you know, get yourself together, get your bearings about you, and listen. Like, what is spirit telling you? What is your intuition telling you? Right? Ace of Wands. I feel like this is what you want. You want a new fiery passionate beginning, but I feel like you want it with the right one, and it's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like your insecurities, your doubt, and you not trusting yourself will cause you feeling like that it's too many, that the options are too many. Knight of Cups. I feel like this is you saying, whoa, Nelly, like, okay, everybody take a step back. It's like what you asked for is here. And so it's like, now what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to trust yourself? All right, Spirit, tell us, what is some advice for Libra concerning this connection? This may be someone coming down the pike. So this may be a warning. This could be the beginning stages. You might have just met someone. All right. This is 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. I feel like someone is ready to go. I just heard, like, I'm ready to go. Somebody's ready to go. Just like, I don't know about all of this. And it's like, if not now, then when? You're going to keep asking Spirit to send you someone, and then they come, and then you haven't gotten your bearings about you. You haven't allowed yourself enough that you can trust the decision that you make. I feel like that's what it is. You're not trusting that you're going to make the right decision. The 7 of Cups. It's the 9 of Pentacles. This 9 of Pentacles, because it's been slow moving. You might even have given up on it. And so then now you're like here with all these options, and just like, whoa, Nelly, like, I don't know about all this. This ain't what I signed up for. Yeah, I feel like this is what you asked for. I feel like this is your time, Libra. This is your time. But I feel like with your heart and who you are, and how you can get caught up in a relationship, that you can get lost. That you can get lost in this. I feel like that's one of your fears. Because the way you give, you can get lost in this situation. So then your first thought is just to hold what you got and get out of Dodge. All right, this is 9 of Cups. Judgment. You want in Spirit to say, okay, it is this one, and then you can go by that. But I feel like, you know, we have our own choices to make. I feel like no matter what choice that you make, it will always be the right decision if you trust yourself. Not even trust yourself, trust your intuition. Trust that Spirit, the same one that you wanted just to say okay, pick this one or pick that one, or this is the one. Trust that your intuition will lead you to make the right decision. That you will hear it. That you have evolved and that you have learned. And that you will pick up on your own signs if you're giving too much. Or if you're being taken advantage of, or if someone is taken from you energetically, and it's no equal give and take. I feel like you've evolved. You've recognized that. That's why this is coming out. I feel like you know. All right, Spirit. This Temperance is here. What is this? The Chariot. You want to move in a positive direction, which this Chariot is still movement. It's still movement. This purple is sticking out, your crown chakra. It's like, okay, Spirit, it's more purple here, more purple. Like, okay, Spirit, I'm going to need you to drop a nugget. Tell me. Let me know. All right, Ace of Wands. What is Ace of Wands? The Empress. The Empress. And to me, the Empress is just knowing who you are. You know what you embody. You know what you are bringing. You know exactly who you are. You know that what you bring with this to this connection with this Ace of Wands, you'll know if it's the one. You'll know if it lines up with who you are and where you're going. I don't think there'll be any doubts or unbeliefs about it. You got to trust your intuition. Trust that you've evolved. All right, what is this Knight of Cups? Nine of Swords. I feel like this is keeping someone up because you're just worried about making the right decision. Your communication. It's almost like, are you too much? Are you moving too fast? I feel like with your I don't want to use the word insecurities, but with your doubts or with your reservation, that's the word I'm looking for. With your reservations, it's like, is this the right one? Am I moving too fast? The Knight of Cups is like, let's go. But you're like, am I moving too fast? Is this the right one? So I feel like this is where you are as far as the outcome. So getting a hold of your thoughts, that's the I'm about to say that's the only swords out here. You have the Six of Swords here because you're ready to move. You're ready to move. Are you too slow? The Knight of Pentacles being the slow, but it is steady. The Knight of Pentacles is slow. It is steady. It's sure. It has weighed out the options. It's weighed out all of the obstacles. Why? Because you know who you are. You know who you are and you know what you want. And I feel like if it doesn't line up with this, then you will be like, whoa, Nelly, okay, the buck stops here. And you will move. You will hold your ground and within the Six of Wands, make your movement. Out of the options, which one looks steady? Which one looks solid? Which one will be an equal match to what you're bringing? I feel like Spirit has already told you. Made the judgment, has already spoke it. But you're looking for confirmation. What will be your confirmation? You have to ask yourself that. What will be the confirmation? What will you need to see, Libra, for you to know that that you're making the right decision? All right, what else we have here, Spirit? Anything else you got to say? Chariot, Nine of Swords. Okay, I was waiting to see if I hear anything else. Let's pull a chakra wisdom card. I haven't used these for a while. Let's get a channel message, Spirit, for Libra. What do you have for Libra? What do you want to say? A channel message for Libra. Service. Service. I'm hearing selflessness. Your confirmation will be, you will see the selflessness in the person. It will be ease, and that there will be grace. Yeah. Let me get the bookie book for service. See, the orange represents, let's see, this is the sacral in the chakra, the sacral for the color orange. Let's go to service. It says, Honey Adams, I attract to you whatever you desire if you give up your desire. Honey Adams loved her 3 children very much and had a rewarding family life. Though sometimes she regretted never finding a career outside the home, at the end of her life, she realizes that this failure was not a failure at all. She achieved something more important, passing on a legacy of service to her daughter, Franny. Being a mother is a great accomplishment. Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, often we create just what we need. This is opportunity to look at where you are today, give up what you think you deserve, and start being of service. How does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation? What can I give? The key ideas: favoritism, unwillingness to compare values, finding contentment, the joy of service, precious memories. Keywords: compassion, loyalty, and strength. So I feel like, even with the service, servicing yourself, maybe you have put too much stock in other people and instead forgetting who you are and what you desire and what you hope for. This could be why this is so new to you, because you've always given. And you just give of yourself. This could be why this service card is coming out. Trusting your intuition, because I feel like you've met your match, or you're going to meet your match, and it is putting you in this energy of, okay, what's going on? Are we moving too fast, or am I moving too slow? I feel like that could be where the confusion is coming from, because this person, that is coming towards you, or this person that is on your mind, it could be like a reflection of who you are. And therefore, it's causing you to look at your own self and really face your insecurities. I feel like maybe you have given too much in connections before, and because it's being reciprocated, it's got you in a Nine of Swords energy, as not knowing how to to trust this situation, whether it's of your highest good or not. So I feel like this might be two messages here. Might be two messages here. All right, Libra, that is what I have for you. These cards have spoken. Till next time, remember who you are.